Hey, thanks for checking out this video. My name is Vashti and I'm a mom of 3 littles ages 3, 2, and 11 months old. In this video, I will go through 10 activities that have been a great addition to our walks, boosting my kids' excitement for being outdoors and keeping my kids busy, entertained, and having lots of fun. So I thought I would share them with you today. With that being said, let's jump right in. The goal for this activity is to simply get your child familiar with throwing, kicking, and running, and it's great exercise for them as well. A few ways I have used these is to encourage walking or running when I notice the kids getting whiny and starting to drag their feet a little. I've noticed that it gives them a boost of excitement when I get these out and throw the ball for them to run after. Other than that, I really haven't had to entertain my kids much with this one. Toddlers have amazing imaginations, and as you can see, my kids have used any hill they can find to kick and throw the ball, and they just have an absolute blast doing it. Incorporating this into your child's play builds hand-eye coordination, gross and fine motor skills, spatial awareness, grasping skills, problem-solving skills, balance, and even language and social skills. Just a whole ton of developmental benefits is provided when playing an activity like this. So keep this in mind the next time you go for a walk, as this can be a great addition. All you need for this gross motor activity is chalk. So this is pretty straightforward, but for my toddlers, I modeled how to do it. And though my 3-year-old doesn't quite understand how to hop on one foot just yet, this has been a great start to get them familiar with the game. The most important part here is that your toddler is having fun. My 2-year-old daughter here is just having a wonderful time hopping and jumping and not caring so much about the rules. Hopscotch is a great balancing game that helps your toddlers or preschoolers with their body control and dexterity as they move down the course. Other benefits of hopscotch include increasing their endurance for running, jumping, and hopping. Every time my son hops, I count and get him to join in, just as another way to incorporate learning into their play. This has been such a great way to keep them happy and entertained. You can also use chalk for this activity as well. Again, I modeled how they are to put one foot in front of the other, as well as putting their arms out for better balance. Another great benefit when toddlers are practicing their balance is that they are developing their muscle strength, particularly their core strength, which helps in the development of good posture and coordination. Another fun way to incorporate balancing games into your walks are using things that are already provided for you for free. Here we are using a curb as just another creative way to get my toddlers active and working on those balancing skills. A fun game I was playing here was timing my son on how fast he could get around the whole park while balancing on the curb. Like my daughter, if your little one is younger and not as steady on their feet, holding their hands is a great option and is still helping them develop those coordination skills. This one is a little bit riskier as it's higher off the ground and might require assistance depending on your toddler's age, skill development, and comfortability level. Luckily for me, my kids have always erred on the side of caution, so I think it's important to let your child take part in more risky activities, as I believe it will build more confident and independent kids, so don't be afraid to challenge them, even if they are a little more cautious. I also think the more risky the balance game gets, the more concentration is required to walk across successfully without falling, and concentration is a great skill to develop in your child. That being said, proper footwear is definitely a wiser option. My son was adamant to wear his Crocs, but running shoes fare much better for games like this. So again, you can see we are using whatever we come across to make our outdoor walking adventures fun and exciting. I really wasn't sure how this was gonna go, but surprisingly, this has been really fun for them. I got this litter picker on Amazon, and it's been a great fine motor skill activity. By using the grabber, they are strengthening their hand grip when they squeeze the handle, as well as hand-eye coordination to steady the grabber and grab the piece of garbage to release into the bag. I thought this would be a great start in helping them understand the importance of being aware of their surroundings and learning how to help out the environment by keeping it clean and healthy. It's a great activity to play I Spy and hunting for garbage games. You can also do this with a pair of gloves. It can still be so much fun for your toddler to scout out the garbage and feel like a valued member to the community. I also carry around some hand sanitizer because you just never know what toddlers are going to get their hands on, so maybe smart to have some on hand just in case. This activity has been with us pretty much the whole summer. My kids have been really interested in bugs, so I went ahead and found these at the dollar store. It comes with the cage, a handheld magnifying glass, and some tweezers. This has been an amazing educational tool for myself and my toddlers. Probably up there on one of the best purchases I could find at the dollar store that keeps my kids entertained and learning for hours. Something we have done after finding the different bugs in our day is being able to go home and watch educational videos on the bugs we found and getting to learn more about them. We also have a wonderful bug book that has been my son's favorite all summer. This activity has sparked my children's interests and fascination for the natural world and nature like you wouldn't believe. The excitement in my children's eyes when they find and catch something really cool has been so priceless. Definitely a win and something I highly recommend if you have toddlers or preschoolers. This is just another way to add excitement and appreciation for nature. I got this container with the bug cages as well, and the kids also love carrying this one everywhere they go. This has also been a great activity for my kids to engage in, especially now that the leaves are falling off the trees and there are more chestnuts and pine cones and tons of little treasures for them to collect. The great thing about nature collecting is the ability to really study and observe what they find and build conversation around the different pieces they collect. Being in nature is so important for our toddlers' brains. It helps foster that creativity and love for learning. It instills good and happy emotions into your child and improves their overall health. I share so much more about the importance of your kids being in nature in another video if you want to check that out. I'll leave a link below if you're interested. And I'm still trying to figure out fun ways we can utilize the treasures that we found. If you're listening and have cool ideas that you've tried, please leave me a comment below with your ideas. We've collected a lot, so it would be nice to find something to do with them. My kids have naturally come up with their own imaginative games like hide and seek, tag, and the most popular one in our household, going on a bear hunt. The kids love playing this amongst themselves, and especially when they see areas with trees and bushes and places to hide. So if they have someone to play this game with, you can possibly sit this one out. My son didn't always have that partner in crime, as even last summer my daughter wasn't walking yet, so I played this game a lot with him and still jump in sometimes, as it's just so much fun creating those memories with your kids. So even if you just have one child, it's a fun way for us parents to be kids again. So this is a great way to add excitement in being outside. These are great for anytime, anywhere, and small enough to take with you when in a pinch. I think anyone who has toddlers and babies know how much they love bubbles, so this is a great gross motor and oral motor skill activity to incorporate on your walks. I've also used these at the park, and there are times we've gotten all the kids involved, chasing and taking turns with the bubbles. It's been fun all around and never seems to get old. This one is more geared for my baby. Though I like to have them sit in the grass as well, this has been a wonderful tool to take along, as we never know where our adventure is going to take us. This is more of an activity for my baby, who likes to take breaks from the stroller and sit, play, observe, and watch his siblings explore. We also use this to sit on when we're eating snacks or lunch, which leads me into... So I've learned from trial and error that bringing food is a must. Your kids are running around, exerting lots of energy. It's great for them to have a drink and a snack on hand to refuel their bodies and continue their play. Toddlers also really love picnics, so a great game you can play that will allow your child to take charge of their own adventure is finding a nice spot to sit down and enjoy a picnic together. Well, there you have it. Fun, engaging walking activities to keep your toddlers busy and learning. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I have a ton of ideas to share when it comes to teaching your toddlers through play. So if that is something you're interested in, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!